Well, hello, guys. Can anyone hear us? We're hearing fine? Okay. I'm here with Mr. Frackazord. How you doing, Frank?
I hear you good.
Yep, I'm just saying excited to do another episode of this.
Awesome.
Cool. Of course, very direct. Anyway, our films tonight, we've got... Let me see what we've got here. Our first film we're going to be reviewing is The Wonderful Land of Oz. I don't know what film that's ripping off, you know. The Wonderful Land of Oz. And we've also got Meet the Feebles, which, if you don't know, Meet the Feebles is also made by Peter Jackson, who made Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to be very excited to see what that pops out to be. Okay, let's get all ready. Faki, all ready to start Wonderful Land of Oz?
Yep.
Okay, I'm starting now. And remember, everyone, please go into our Discord to watch the films along with us. Okay, what do you first see, Frank? What do you see?
Well, I see a twisted cow with a rather haunted scarecrow.
Yeah, oh, I think that cow needs to... I don't know what that cow needs to do. It just needs to do something better with its life. I like the scarecrow. He looks pretty dopey.
Just don't sleep. Just don't sleep in the same room with him at night.
Yeah. Okay, now the tongue and... Oh, I don't like that guy's face. Why has he got a tennis sticking out of his eyeballs? I don't remember the Land of Oz. They started flying away on the green sled, I believe that is. Jeffrey H. Hoag Productions, you know, very famous production company.
Looks like he's trying to stab the scarecrow's head.
Yeah, he is. It's like,
I want to get to the pumpkin center.
oh, I get he's trying to create the scarecrow, is he? That's not how I remember the original story going, but, you know, to each his own. Who's Ozma? Joe Webb plays Ozma. I'm going to be very excited to see Ozma.
Oh, there's that cow again.
Yeah, there he goes, winking his eye. Hello.
I think the jar just realized just what the cow is like and ran off.
I think the kid
No, wait,
just
he's
realized.
got the pumpkin.
No, I think the kid realized what film he's in and ran off.
Yeah.
Okay, places the big...
Yeah, this film really likes to show that cow.
Yeah, this film also really likes to waste our time with credits.
You know, before we know it, we're gonna realize the cow's the main character.
Jack the Pumpkin Man, okay. And here comes the cow again.
Yep.
His name literally is Cow. It's just called Cow.
And he gives his scarecrow Jack the Pumpkin head.
Yeah, I mean, why does the scarecrow get to be called Jack, but the cow just gets to be called Cow? Cow lives matter, man.
Yeah, because they're actually living.
Who is this, like, black Klansman wandering around the village?
I think she's trying to, like, I don't know, steal people?
Steal people? Is that why he's
I'm
hiding behind that?
hunting pumpkin people.
Gosh,
Pumpkin
damn it.
people.
Why the last film we watched had a clansman in it? Why does all the films we watch have clans people in it, man? I'm sorry, but the audio in this is terrible. You can barely hear what they're saying.
Hmm.
She looks like she has arthritis or something, shaking her hands everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so she's looking for the small child.
Yeah, she leaps. Oh, she nearly slammed her finger in the doorway there. And she finds the pumpkin man. And the pumpkin man comes out and strangles her. Then again, it's that naughty boy's work.
What are we gonna do with a pumpkin servant?
Well,
That
the
was
deal
gonna
is
be
this.
my pumpkin
I
pie.
have never found a pumpkin person in my life before. This is a new experience for me.
Yes, now
Yeah, just smile,
jumper.
Vic. Smile among like the horse crap and the little staple. I thought she's a sorcerer. Why does she need to know sorcerers when she's a rich? This story doesn't add up.
Give an arm and leg. She clearly still has both.
Yeah. The marvelous powder of life. You mean cocaine?
Maybe everyone's on cocaine.
Stupid Tyler Pumpkinhead. I hate pumpkin people.
She literally has been racist to the pumpkin man. You hear what she's saying?
You don't deserve to live.
She's just standing there insulting the poor pumpkin man. Wandering circles around him.
Where do I put the powder?
Where do I insert the powder?
Trying
There you
to.
go, put it in the
I
cow.
know.
Wine and nostril.
She... Oh, she's just gonna put
It
it on
looks
the
more like
shoulder.
she's trying to dance with the
Yeah,
pumpkin.
she is. She just like sprinkled a little bit on the shoulder.
There you go.
I need the rest for myself to stay alive.
Harold, I'm going senile. I'm dancing with a pumpkin, Harold.
Did you just say you've got a cold now?
Well, she said, "You have a show." Something like that. Oh, here he comes. I doubt the guy in there can see a thing.
Elegant.
So he's just looking around. Hey, you can see the cameraman's shadow. It's not very impressive. She just stutters around.
Oh, she wants to turn the pumpkin into a dragon.
Is she blind?
That'd be
How does she
awesome.
not see the blue boy just running around?
Yeah. And if he's wanting to hide, why did he leave his hiding
He's
place?
hiding behind the scarecrow man. I mean, this story doesn't add up. This is a 0 out of 0 at the moment.
In that case, it's got a perfect score.
Well, no, it's like dividing by 0. It collapses the entire universe as we know it.
Oh.
Oh. Look at her makeup. Like, look at they actually just smeared some
Yeah.
shit on her, like, eyes. I'm not even joking. It's... Oh, look at her chin. It's got like rubbery crap on it.
Yeah.
You can see it like peeling off. She's like mad dogging the pumpkin at the moment, like
Yeah.
tense staring.
You've been alive for 5 seconds. Now you'll watch me
And
dance.
sing, and now you will nod your head. It's all you can do because that costume is so uncomfortable and stiff.
Yeah.
The boy. It scares me.
The boy looks so confused.
Well, I would be confused too. A black clanswoman just broke into his barn. A pumpkin man's coming alive. He's seen like a cow wink at him, and the cow looks like it's about to die.
No wonder the child's the main character.
Pumpkin man would do nothing to stand in the barn for an hour. Oh, she's finally noticed a little boy running around.
Yeah.
The boy's like, oh, you don't have to do anything. I mean, you know, he's like stuttering.
Protect me, servant.
He just turns. He's like, this is none of my business.
I mean, you only made me. There's nothing I really need to do for you.
Just stand here. I'll just contemplate my life.
I'll speak with the cow.
The cow is very interesting. The cow knows the inner livings of the universe. Every time the cow winks, a person dies. She's like, stay here. Don't
Oh,
slam me.
there's the cow
Yeah,
again.
there's a cow. Open her eyes. Where's he gonna sit? Oh, he's gonna sit on the milk carton. See how wobbly he is, like, oh.
Well, being alive for 5 minutes, you'd
Don't
want to
learn- yeah,
learn how to
exactly.
properly
Don't learn
sit.
the ins and outs. Oh, you're right, he is literally gonna talk to the cow. Oh, you were just joking, he's literally is gonna talk to the cow.
Feed me dinner.
You won't be hungry for long. I'll give you a balanced breakfast. Wait, I just realised, Jack, you know what's amazing about this movie?
What?
It's been nearly 12 minutes and absolutely nothing has happened. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Nothing has happened. The
In
Wizard
fact,
of Oz
we're
got-
probably not in Oz yet. This
Well,
could be anywhere.
Yeah, you know, spending about 6 minutes dancing around the pumpkin, that really makes the one time feel longer.
Yeah.
But you know what even funnier is? This isn't even
What?
feature length. A movie has to be an hour and 20 minutes long to be considered a feature length film. This isn't even that long. Damn it, we should have added in 10 more minutes of the witch dancing around the pumpkin and the cow blinking.
Yes. More of the cow.
Ah, the cow.
Watch the cow until he's steak.
So you just slowly see like the process of him going through the slaughterhouse. It turns into like a PSA for animal rights. She says there's going to be a stone statue.
Oh, maybe she needs more garden ornaments.
Yeah, more garden ornaments. All I've got here is a smelly bar with a stupid cow in it.
Yes.
Now watch me climb up my purple ladder. It's gonna be amazing.
I need to turn you into stone from up here.
boy. I can't drag you up. The arthritis will kill me.
Yes, I'm too old to actually
You're
carry
breaking
you,
my
so
goddamn
just stand
fingers.
outside so I can turn you to stone.
If I pick you up, child, my fingers will just fall off.
Yes.
Oh, yep. Take the knife out of the fake bread and the fake cheese, you know?
Ooh, the kid's got the zinging voice of a man.
Yeah, that definitely isn't the same kid.
I carved a pumpkin. Now I'll carve a witch.
Whoa! You see what he did? He just flicked the knife in the air.
Yeah.
Pretty dangerous. Also, this kid...
Oh, he's always
he's
thinking if he's
slashing at
lunging
the...
it. I'll do it in her sleep. And I'll practice with the pumpkin.
This kid's supposed to be like a farm kid, you know? He's working out a farm, but why is he wearing, like, posh clothes? Like, with a tie?
Maybe he's better treated by the witch than he cares to realize.
Okay, kid, go into the ballroom with Mr. Cow. He has a lot to tell you.
Oh yeah, push down the purple ladder so she's stuck up there.
Yes.
That'd be the best feeling. A wheel. Oh, he's Pinocchio. He wants to be a real boy. Even though he is a boy.
I knew he seemed...
Yep, cut more of the fake cheese. Very good there.
I can't cut this cheese, it's only a brick.
It does look like a brick. Yeah. Oh yeah, take the witch's undergarments. Wipe it on the cheese.
Yes.
That seriously does look like... No. Yep, come... Oh no, that's real bread, actually.
Oh, finally, something real to cut.
Oh no, I just bit into it. All my teeth have just broken. Nom, nom.
Yep. Yep, poor little... What is that, muffin? Good. Put it in there. Put it in.
Well, I think the witch is dead.
Oh, the witch has gone to bed. The witch... She just says, I'm going to turn you into a stone statue. But first I must go to sleep.
And see if I might wake up. I don't know.
I know, I'm that old, you know.
Did you just say a bastard old woman? He did say that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Well-
there, the pumpkin creepily stalks him like...
Yeah. Aye, the cow taught me how to speak.
Yes, the cow, I kept telling you, the cow is an intellectual mind of its own. He's like pointing his head like, that's a good idea, little kitty. Jesus Christ, it's been 20 minutes, nothing's happened.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we have to say goodbye to the cow.
Yes.
Goodbye, cow, with your weird mushroom nostrils.
Just don't blink at me.
Don't blink at me ever again, and now I'll turn my head. Goodbye.
Oh, let me move.
Oh, the witch really is looking very dead.
Oh no, her lips are moving. She's in the coma, don't worry.
Oh. You know, if you look at the house, it actually looks like an angry face screaming.
Yeah, they did it on purpose, you know, it's an evil witch's house. She has to have an evil design.
Yeah.
Why is the guy whose head is inside a giant pumpkin, he sounds more clear than the boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they pull a prank on her.
Oh yes, who's prank?
Burn
she's
her
having a
house
stroke.
down, maybe.
She's having a stroke in bed.
Oh yeah, look out for the dirty mirror. There's like a dirty mirror. Yep.
I'm trying to escape her, so I'll climb in her bedroom.
Yeah, and I could have gone up the ladder, which would be significantly more easy, but you know what? I like to have the rush. This better be a serious prank.
Hold on, I gotta take this for a moment.
Okay, so pretty much the kid walked in, he like stood and watched her witch sleep, and then he exited the room. This is some great storytelling right here. And the witch has another stroke, and now they leave. Fantastic. Oh, he stole the powder, even though he didn't. He just stood at the end of the bed. The witch just has another stroke. Oh, look at this, a beautiful map. My preschool made it. Yeah, there was the last of the food I got out of the dirty underwear. The dirty lingerie. The Emerald City is a city bed of emerald. You stupid, insignificant pumpkin man. With your dirty gloves. Everything is young. Oh, so this happened after the original film, did it? This is a sequel. He's not even 1 day old, kid. He's like 20 minutes old. The big world, eh? This is so terrible. Oh dear. Kid, we better hurry the hell up. We've been talking for 2 minutes about absolutely nothing. Something boys have to do. This is a very sexist film, you see here. But then again, this was made in like the 60s, I believe. Now you go to sleep on the dirty ground. Fantastic. Oh dear. It's fake hair, lady. Seriously, that hair looks so fake.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, good. Guess what? You literally missed out on nothing.
Wow.
Oh wait, are you still?
Who's this lady?
Are you? Oh yeah, you still at it. It's the.
Yeah.
They just ran away from the house. You know what he did when he climbed up the house?
What?
She stood at the end of the bed, and he left. I'm not even.
That's it.
Swear to God. The pumpkin's like scratching his head, like, I wanna blow my fucking brains out.
Lady, that ain't singing. That's just yelling.
Look how fake her hair looks.
Yeah. I stole this from a mannequin.
Yeah, the budget could not afford it. We had to steal it from a hairdresser.
Yes.
I also like her, like, dollar store, like, Happy Meal crown.
Kids just try and sleep through all
Yeah,
that.
God, shut the hell up. I'm trying to sleep on this uncomfortable stone.
Yeah. Stones are a lot more comfortable than soft grass.
Yeah, see, this is logic.
I could have just taken some straw from the barn using the dirty lingerie from the rich. But, you know, I'm a smart boy. I know what to do.
Yeah. Like pack my food in dirty underwear.
You know what else he did? He ate all his food. And that's it. He ate all his bread and cheese at once. That's great
Wow,
survival
that is-
skills.
Well, I guess I could eat the pumpkin head.
The pumpkin lives don't matter. So nothing happened. She just sang, and that's it. And she's gone. Fantastic.
Even the pumpkin guy
It's
could
like,
clearly
oh,
see
that
how
was a
pointless
useless
that was.
bit of this movie. I like you can still see the cameraman's shadow. That's fantastic.
Hmm.
And you can see the pumpkin shadow. Oh, you can see the background. They're not even trying.
Yeah.
You can see like it's a painted backdrop.
You know, this would be a lot more acceptable if it turns out this is all just a recording of some school play or something.
It'd be much more acceptable if we found out this was like a secret child pornography operation.
Oh.
Probably weird, like, see how shoddy this is. Oh, and here she comes, the marching band. Sits on the stone. Oh, he's gonna steal from her, is he?
I clearly
Holy
couldn't see you
hell.
out in the open.
Oh, he ran away. He realized I'm a little shit.
And I was going to eat his head.
Oh, dear me. Join the army? You mean join the marching band? Oh, it's a feminist, Sprack. It's a feminist. They're gonna replace the scarecrow.
Death to the scarecrow.
Yeah,
I like the feminists are coming in just to destroy the entire empire. That's fantastic.
We'll kill him with the giant feathers on my hat.
yeah, we'll strangle him. Take the sharp end right in the eye.
I like how she's supposed to be like a feminist character, but then she only cares about bracelet rings and...
This is not how feminism works, guys. You were nearly there.
I'm Tip.
I am Tip.
It's a military secret,
Yes, but we've already
but I'm
told
gonna
everything
tell
you
you.
need to know. We're attacking the city, but, you know, that's not a military secret, but my military name is just military secret. Oh, there's a spy for the scarecrow.
Death to scarecrow.
You know, if this film had any proper budget, they could, like, show a whole vast battle between her
That'd
army
be
and the
fantastic.
scarecrow.
But you know what budget this film had? It had the budget of a piece of rope, a tin of tomato soup, and a used condom. That's the entire budget. I like the SpongeBob flowers on the tree. Like the SpongeBob clouds, you know? He's only ever allowed to eat his meals and
I haven't had one meal since last night, so feed me.
I eated my cheese and bread all at once like a little pig.
and she's gonna leave. Oh no!
Well, there's
Oh, and here he
the city.
comes. Here comes Bobble.
He looks like a giant compared to it.
He does. Attack of the Scarecrow. You thought Attack of the Goliaths was scary, man. That'd be the best anime if it was just Attack of the Scarecrow. Yeah, I left him. Looks like the window on the top there looks like a stoner's eye.
Gandalf, what are you doing here, Gandalf?
I'm always confused. It's my only character trait.
I'm always confused. This is all I am. I don't know where I am. He's like, I don't know what to say. Please let me in.
He goes like,
Just cold and beautiful. Yeah, people always be careful. We've got a weirdo outside.
yes.
Can't
We
let
let
me
any
in.
inanimate objects into the city. Our leader is an object. You two will have much in common.
I don't think you should say that, Frank. You
Okay,
should call the
sorry.
leader object and saying they just said it was a woman who's the leader.
No, the Scarecrow's in
Here
charge
he
of the
is,
city,
King
remember?
Scarecrow himself.
I rule with the iron straw fist.
I thought it was like a golf club for a second. Well, if it ain't my homosexual brother. I thought that the
I
pumpkin.
don't know, same reason you're alive.
Oh yeah, the exact same reason you're alive. You're a scarecrow. I'm definitely something. I could be a scarecrow if I wanted to. In fact, we're probably the same species. The language of the pumpkin head.
Yes, despite speaking English this whole time.
An interpreter. What? Why does he need a translator or an interpreter when he clearly can understand him?
Yeah.
He just asked what is an interpreter, and he answered. What? Like, I think Mr. King himself is going a little bit senile.
I've ruled for far too long.
The straw is going out of my head. In 7 years, my brain matter will dissolve.
My brain's made of hay.
I
So, of course
his
it would.
ears. I like how his ears are just drawn on as a Sharpie. Ooh. Look, he's like uncomfortable. He's just talking right at him. He's like, ooh.
Yes, my dear.
Hey, Frank, you know what's a really interesting film? You know what's
What?
really interesting about this film? It's nearly halfway over and absolutely nothing has happened. It's the most dreadful. I think this is the second worst thing I've ever watched. Dear. How could we make this movie even slightly interesting? Let's say I was a boy named Tip. I left him for dead in the woods. He's a traitor.
Like, how could you say that?
How
I'm
could you
practically
say we
like
are
your
brothers to
brother.
the same stalk.
Oh,
So
the
why do you need an
interpreter's just
interpreter
messing
if they
with
can
them.
both hear each other?
Yeah.
Get out of here, you blonde porn star. Probably. This is the 1970s.
Mm. Huh. I didn't realize I could already
Yeah, I just
understand
realized
him.
This is a complete waste of time. We could have taken this film out, this scene out of the movie, and nothing would have changed. Fantastic. Look at the look at the beams in the background here. It looks like it's made of newspaper clippings, painted green.
We will rule this kingdom forever.
Yeah. I want the new head. The next executed victim. I want his head.
Yeah.
Now here comes the Feminist girls hanging in the tent. Carrying two, dog baskets. He's just been he's just forced to become a soldier now. For the great Feminist army. Wait, you know what realize this means, Frack?
What?
The boy's a child soldier.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you know that. You remember Coney 2012?
Oh,
no. She even talks like Joseph Coney. We will be the conquerors of this kingdom. Yours for the taking. All the bracelet and emeralds and rings.
They're attacking without weapons?
We just will scratch
What
you
up?
with our fingernails, because that's what women do.
I wonder if they purposely made this like these are supposed to be feminists or something. Probably because this was made during when women's rights were still under scandal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it was still hard to decide, when there's a lot of sexism probably in this time, so they were probably trying to make them feminists, but they failed. Oh yeah, make them feminists, but you know what? Still make them bracelet, rings, and ponies.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking, they are a marching band.
Yeah.
And they have those little things marching band people have. Those little
By the
trailers.
power of my giant feather hat.
And my little needle, a little prick I got here. I'll prick the pumpkin head right in the brain matter.
Yes. And the scarecrow as well.
The scarecrow doesn't have a pumpkin, he's just straw. He's probably just gonna fall out on his own.
Yeah. All we have to do is, loosen one of his stitches and he'll slip apart.
I'm melting.
Do you like the dying sounds?
Oh, look, the kid's really getting into
Really
training.
interested in this. He's like, oh, yeah. Welcome to the paper parade circus, kid. All the tents are made of paper.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. They are made of paper. And everyone's wearing a fake wig, you know. Yeah, you can
We're
see.
definitely
you
a
see.
force. They're not even properly covering up his tents. They're just sheets.
Yeah, they're just hiding them under the hat.
We are definitely a force to be reckoned with.
We have to get new extensions. They're falling out.
They're not even in sync.
No.
This sounds like a real girl marching band on their first take. Oh, here we go. Check it with our drumsticks. Oh, and that's not how armies work. It's not 4x4, it's 2x2. This is a very poorly planned army.
We will defeat the city with just
all
20
14
people.
Of us. Oh dear, here comes old. This guy's nearly as tall as
It's the Wizard
Scarecrow.
of Oz. I was Wizard of Oz.
Hey, what's the Wizard of Oz? This guy is nearly as tall as the Pumpkinhead guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what
stab
surrender
him to
means.
death. Beat him. Oh yeah, that's a really threatening thumbstick.
Yeah, I'll just lock the gates down.
I'll just open the door. Yep.
I can't shoot them from here.
What's this?
I'm just coming. I have a gun.
Well, that was not a very good arm if they would fall for that. Okay, I admit that was a bit funny. I could do like a thing like that. I couldn't shoot a lady. Plus, the gun isn't loaded. Okay, that's probably the only funny thing that's happened in this entire film. Oh yeah, let's all run in like girl stereotypes. Like, you know, with like the legs and...
Oh, the Scarecrow just said, looks like there's a circus in the street.
Oh yeah, the circus came early.
Oh, Fibs, you little shithead, you found your way here.
I didn't think you'd survive.
I left you for dead in the forest. I prayed to God the bears would eat at you. What happened to the Iron Man, like, Tin Man in the line? Did they just
Yeah.
die? I just
I
realized
turned the
Scarecrow
Tin
got
Man into
brains.
my furnace.
You know what the story is? After the film, the Scarecrow got the brains, and he got the brains to take over the wizard. He started a revolution.
Yes.
And then he killed the Tin Man and the Lion, because they thought they were traitors to the state.
The lion is my coat and the Tin Man is my oven. In fact, the Tin Man's my crown.
Yeah, just hang him on the wall. Looks perfect there.
I'm not the Scarecrow, I'm just some homeless guy now.
Yeah.
You want the pumpkin guy.
Yeah, let the pumpkin guy be king. They're collecting jewels.
Oh, this.
Let's leave the crown. What are they doing?
They're just
take
robbing
the
the place.
gems out of the fountain.
I mean, it is the Emerald City.
Well, it is, you know, pre-feminism 1970s. Put them back, you little... I was gonna say a very offensive word towards women, but I realized I'd probably get banned.
Yeah.
That's not even
There
how
was
you
a back
salute.
door?
I just realized this army's pretty badly color-coded. Like, they're all different colors. The
Yeah.
only distinguishing factor that they're all women. Do you like this map? It's really fantastic.
Oh, wait, there's the Tin Man.
Oh, it is the Tin Man, yeah.
Oh yeah, shove it one my armpits.
Mmm.
I like the heart. That's made out of paper, probably.
Yeah.
Man
Yes.
looks
Wash
depressed.
me in oil.
This is his entire life. He just stands around in that, like, center just getting oiled. That's all he does.
Yeah. More! I need more oil!
My oil, son. My... He just does. He just stands in the thing. It's like one of those things they show at, like, car sales places, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of weird, you know, like, Tin is like his skin, and he's getting all these women to rub him, you know? This is very worrying.
Yeah.
The Tin Man was actually played by Harvey Weinstein, if you don't know.
Oh, hello, are
See, look,
you my
he's
new
he's finding
cleaners?
enjoyment out of this. No, women want to have a revolution, considering all this sexual abuse going on in the land of Oz. You haven't changed a bit, except you became the king. Yeah, this is Pumpkin Joe and Little Bob.
Yeah, Tip's my dad.
Tip's my dad. Wait, let me check something. Oh dear, it's fantastic. We're 3/4 of the way done with this entire movie, and absolutely nothing has happened.
Yeah, most Golds took over the city by just going inside.
It's gonna be like, ugh, look at his jaw, the Tin Man's jaw.
Yeah. Well, he kind of just ditched the throne. I doubt he really wants to keep it.
Maybe perhaps he wasn't even the king at all, he was just pretending. How large an army? We've got 14 people.
Yes.
The great Tin Man, he will come down with his axe and smite upon them. It just for the last 5 minutes, it just becomes a gory bloodbath.
Probably.
I need blood as my oil.
Yes.
I need
How
more
else does
blood
my
in
heart survive? My heart needs blood.
Pour it right down my funnel hat.
Oh, Tip's become the new Tin
Yeah,
Man.
He's standing on the... Oh dear. He likes it. Oh, here comes the Feminist. What's she doing? Oh yeah, this is exciting, isn't it? You can stay up as late as you wish. You
With our
can
new
stay up
power,
to 2
we could
o'clock if you want.
sleep and stay awake as long as we want.
Where are they moving to now? Gonna see the line? I want to see how the line's doing. He's probably very traumatized. Okay. Do you like the new character they added to like the Wizard of Oz lore, the pumpkin?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing as the Scarecrow, but you know.
No one will notice.
Yeah, they look nothing alike.
But they're kind of the same thing. Like at the beginning of the Wizard of Oz, the Scarecrow's just dumb. So.
I'm gonna stick
Oh,
my
yeah,
hand in
come over
this
here,
hole
boy.
of blood.
Put your hand down the hole. That's gonna be fantastic. Find a little rat. No,
You
it's
wanna
a
come
country
with
mouse.
me?
What do you expect?
Oh, oh gosh, what is that?
Pull it right
It's
in
that
his
thing
jacket.
from earlier.
Ah! It's the Lorax.
Oh no! You're kidnapping mice. I'm here to arrest you.
$700 for that. I've got antennas growing out of my eyeballs. I don't think it works like that, so highly magnified.
Oh gosh, it's zoomed in on him.
I think it this
I
film-
can't blink.
My eyes.
What's that?
My day
What even
burn.
is that triangle on his face? On his head? That is just. Oh.
It's by the Illuminati. See, look at this. He's got antennas growing right over his eyeballs. Highly magnified. I don't like how his teeth are showing at the bottom of his mustache like that.
Yeah.
It looks
In
like
fact, are those it? That's even a mustache? It looks more like some sort of pincer. I am born, just like the Scarecrow was born for magic, I am born from nightmares.
Come over here, boy. Follow your friends, you little...
oh, nothing to do. No chores. As all women do. We do chores. We stay in the kitchen. We make snacks. Was that a little bit too far?
How was your seat warmer?
Yes, there you go. It's the useless interpreter. Does nothing. do absolutely nothing. There's nobody in the world treasury. They're going broke like Venezuela.
Yeah, it's not like we have a city made of jewelry.
Yeah, the emerald rates have just plummeted. We're going bankrupt. My girls are just fabulous. They do nothing. They just sit around talking all day and night.
You know, your highness, we could sell your giant feathered hat. Never.
What do you want? We're all just standing in the line, all prepared.
We're waiting to be fed dinner.
No one gets fed unless they wait in line. Yeah, you silly woman. You're a woman. You should know how to cook.
Oh, should I stop doing the feminist jokes? Oh!
I don't.
Pointing
I'm here
drumsticks
to
at him.
cleave blood.
Not much for this.
How?
Hold her
Boy,
down.
thinking, how did you even get in the city? You left the door unlocked, ma'am.
And the few people that struggled, we smited them down. There's a lot of bloodstains out there. The emeralds are tainted.
We'll just say the rubies now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You know what I would do in this situation?
What?
I'd just sacrifice like the ladybug man, the nightmare man, just to them. Say, here,
Yes.
take him. He's the most disposable member. What's he gonna
Oh
do?
no, a
Bring
mouse!
a rat.
We're powerless
Yeah,
against
oh,
mice!
As
No!
we all know, all women are scared of rats. Like,
I'm not joking. You know what I mean? I really am picking up like a feminist vibe off this film,
Yeah.
or like an anti-feminist, like trying to put women down.
The Scarecrow's kind of like, do I really have to be
I
king?
don't
Can't
really
we
want
just
you. Just
have the pumpkin guy do it? I mean, I was gonna ditch it on him.
Just paint the Tin Man gold. He doesn't even need a crown then.
Yes.
Whatever you do, don't give it to Mr. Nightmare. He will just stare at everyone and just kill them all.
Yep.
Look out the dusty window back there, boy. What do you see?
I can't see, it's just
oh,
a
dusty
painting.
green.
It's not even a real window.
It's just paint, sire. We need to get an extra $5 of budget.
A royal pastry. What? The Tin Man's elbow? What is that? Like a giant... What is that? It's like a giant tumor growing out of him. By the way, I got...
Maybe it's a buzzsaw or something.
Yeah. What happened to the line? Have they just replaced the line with the Nightmare Man?
Probably.
They couldn't afford getting a
Lions-
lion costume, so they just got him instead.
Yes. Lions can't actually be scary. We need something that would actually haunt.
People...
Yeah, we couldn't afford. Just throw all the crap together. Put a blue pilgrim hat, some suits, ladybug antennas, some scary eyes, the Lorax's mustache. You know, just mix it all together and you get him.
And a brown Illuminati on his
Yeah,
head.
Illuminati on his head. A giant eagle. That'll scare him.
Oh, wait, are they trying to escape now? They could take over with the mouse.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's the better thing to think about, Frank? There's only 17 minutes until this film ends.
Sheesh.
Even though this is like less than an hour and 20 minutes long, this feels like it's 3 hours long.
Yeah. Oh, what is that on the wall?
Wait, oh, it's moldy.
I was meant to
Strangle.
be what was replacing the Nightmare Man, but the Nightmare Man got to me.
Just drop it out the window and just scare them all.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, they're gonna escape on
Looks
that.
like they're trying to
Try and
get a couch.
Oh,
Looks like a couch.
yeah, it is a couch. Grab the rope, we'll hang them all. We'll
Yes.
do this Iran style. Hang them all at once. How did she get in?
Yeah. Aren't they scared to go in due to the mouse?
This one's not scared of mice. What are they doing? They're just tying knots around it. And he's got a big...
What's the kid got?
He's got that moose head thing.
We need something as, like, intimidating on it.
I just realised they're gonna scare him with a big eagle. This is like a rip off. No, actually, that Pixar movie about an ant's life ripped off this. A bug's life. You know, they're
yeah.
scared off the big eel.
Yeah, Bug's
Pixar
Life.
ripped off this movie. I think that must be a very good thing for this movie. Yeah, put some ferns on it. That'll be fabulous.
Oh, they're putting the life dust on it.
Oh, the light dust. I stole it.
Yeah,
at
the
end
one
of
that
Rich's
got
bed.
this. Oh my god.
That's all he did. He went in, stared at the witch at the end of his bed, of her bed, and just walked out. Roll toe pole.
It's alive.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, wait. How am I? Ah!
Fly away, you Chinese dragon.
You will fly, or you will crash to your doom.
Either way, you're gonna be scaring away all the women. Yes, father.
Okay, Dad, I'll
That's
do
the
what you
movie.
say. You know, I don't think they brought it to life. I think they just trapped some ghost into it.
Oh dear. The Nightmare Man looks particularly scary in that.
Yep.
So they're just abandoning his kingdom, is that it?
Abandoning the kingdom a second time.
Get out of here, we don't want to go here. It's smelly. It's the strangest secret I've ever seen. Shoot it down. Oh. The boy sounds so uninterested. Oh, we're in the clouds. Go further.
Oh, at the fairy's place.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, not another song.
She's singing as if she's Santa. I know when you've been good and when you've been bad.
I know when you've been good. I know when you were bad. I just realized something. You know, on the
What?
poster, like on the screen on my stream, there's a poster of the film. It shows
Oh,
like,
yeah?
the woman's blonde when she's like brown haired. Very
Yeah.
misleading. The wonderful land of Oz. So many thrills, you'll be Ozified. That's literally that's what it says on the poster. So many thrills and you'll be Ozified.
Oh,
I don't want to be Ozified.
no. Especially not from a film like this.
I also like in the poster at the bottom they put the cow on it because it's one of the most amazing parts of this film, the cow.
Yeah.
Storybook colour, because we couldn't afford regular colour, like Technicolor. We're in storybook colour. Oh,
Hi, we're here.
Yeah,
we
we're
just need
finally
you to
here.
sing first because.
I
Oh
changed
gosh, this
sweaters.
is a nightmare.
Hey, that's a different code. Oh, here comes Slow Man.
Come in one at a time.
Oh,
You know, I just realized the pumpkin guy during the whole film looks so bored out of his mind. He's like portraying the audience.
I know, you made it all the way here. You've done a great story of doing absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Yeah,
At
bow.
most, all you've done is just ditch the kingdom you keep taking over.
That's all you did. You went out, you found the king, Iron, the Tin Man, and the weird Nightmare Man, and then you came back, and then you decided to escape. I just realized, the thing they were going to be escaping on the weird couch thing, it doesn't matter. They could have easily not had the Tin Man or the weird thing.
Yeah, and they could have taken the
skipped
back door
10
again.
minutes. I'm not even joking. If they wanted to, this film could have been like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is the most filler thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, the pumpkin mind's
Oh,
really
God,
looking
when
like he
this
wants to get out of the
ends.
film.
Just pat him on the head. Yeah, be a creep.
Someday I hope to be your master, father.
Oh, yeah, you want to hear another fabulous... Look, he's got sparklers, like on the last, the Red Riding Hood film we watched. He's got the same wands.
This is actually the same film, just told from a different part.
Yeah, like the Red Riding film was from Mexico. This is from America, so, different thing.
Yeah.
This is my friend. This is Scarecrow. This is Mr. Nightmare.
My eyes will follow you into your
I will
sleep.
pull out my antenna and use it as a pen. Yeah, how do you know everything?
Blood
The
will
only
stir.
person who knows everything is the cow.
Yes. Is she secretly the cow in disguise?
That'd be the best plot twist.
That would be the best twist.
No, she probably has as much right because she just took it when you left, and you took it back, and then you left
Yeah.
again. Oh yeah, the wizard died.
Yeah. He pretty much took off on the air balloon, but never came back.
Yeah, he took the air balloon so that they said, "Oh, I'll give it to the Scarecrow. He's the only one with any brains around here." King of the midgets.
Yeah, I was on holiday, so I can do anything.
Yeah, I changed my color. I changed it from blonde to brown. Nothing but a humbug. The weird Nightmare Man looks like a humbug. I just realized the weird Nightmare Man, he's wearing like a sweater. Like a Bill Cosby sweater. The naughty girls! Oh no! This is turning very graphic. Did you just call him Tit? That is a terrible name, Tibbs.
Oh, the teleporting.
Here we go.
Oh, that house. We're here to rescue the cow.
That's literally what we're gonna do, isn't it? Yeah, up the purple ladder, everyone. So I like how the teleportation's just like a flashlight.
Yeah. Just like, what?
There you are.
How did you people get in my house?
I just got out of bed. Look at her, do you realize what that is at the end of her staff? It's like the Star of David.
Yeah.
It literally is the Star of David. God, Go away. I don't want to be part of this.
It's gold.
Conceal her?
Ugh.
Why is, like, the witch... Why is she, like, Italian or something?
Yeah, he also left me with some hanky-spanky, but not much else.
Yes. I learned my magic from the cow. That's where my real power comes from.
And in return, I gave the cow the most amazing eyelashes. The star is still the Star of David.
I don't get it. She's supposed to be the Wicked Witch of the West or something?
I know how to make gender swapping.
A lot of people, all the plastic surgeons say it's very difficult. No, all you need to do is drink a potion and snip a couple parts off.
But she is a he now. I always knew I felt so feminine.
That's why the Feminist army took me in.
So they're gonna turn him into a girl again? Old chap. Old chap, now that we know that you're a transsexual, we will have nothing to do with you. Go to hell. The wonderful world of education, that sounds fantastic, man. I like how the Pumpkin Man considers him his father. Wait, what does that mean? Like, if he turns into a girl, is he still the father? Because he born them, like he spawned the Pumpkin Man as a mare boy, but now he's turning into a girl. What? This is some inbreeding level stuff here. This is so weird. Why would you add in like a whole transsexual thing into your family film? Kids don't want to know about transsexuals, man. she's really forcing it. The mischief magic.
Original beautiful self.
Off to Oz we go.
The Wizard of Boz. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been a... She looks like a man. Looks even more like a boy now. Look at it. That literally does look
Yep, she's just leaving without a fight after all that,
She also,
building up.
He also changed hair color. He's a blonde now. Oh, that's his name. You know the weird nightmare man. He's called the Wobblegob. That's literally his name. He looks like a Wobblegob.
Still a nightmare man to me.
We couldn't afford getting the line. He just said no to appear in this film. But we could get the Wobblegob. The Wobblegob appears in anything. The Wobblegob will even appear in your nightmares. Is the princess never gonna talk? She's just sat there doing nothing. She hasn't said a word.
Speaking to the nightmare man.
Let me go now. I've had a very complex life. I was a girl, then I was a boy, and I'm a girl again. And now I will marry the Wobblegob. She just leaves. Okay, I failed.
All because someone said, "Go away. You leave now."
You leave now.
We're leaving.
And then the whole family goes, all depressed. They all went home and they drank their nail polish in a mass suicide pact. This feels like more soldiers than there was before. There was only 14 of them. Now there's 60.
Oh, they're just waving.
Let's go. Look out for the window.
I bet if it shows the next scene, Nightmare Man takes over.
Why is the Nightmare Man or the Wobblegob? Why has he been left alone with the girl? It's a bit.
That's not a good sign.
And about these two left, the Scarecrow brothers and the Tin Man all leave home. I also realized something else. You know the Tin Man? He had nothing. He was you didn't need the Tin Man. The end.
The end.
The end. Okay. Well, before we go to our next film, let's do a quick little review of this. So, what do you think of this film, Frank?
Oh my gosh, it just dragged on and on and on.
You know what I think? As I said before, instead of an hour and 10 minutes movie, this could have easily been about 20 minutes. Because all that happens is the marching band comes in, attacks, they fail, and they leave. And there's a sex change. That's the entire story. Anything else you want to say about this?
Cal was the best character out of it all.
Character. Anyway, let me just see. This is our new adult-only film. No kiddie winks allowed. This one's actually made by Peter Jackson. Before we start, Frank, you know Peter Jackson? He made Lord of the Rings and that really bad War Machines movie.
Yeah.
He made this next film called Meet the Feebles. It's definitely something. I've only watched about 5 minutes of it, and I always realize it's comedy gold, and we had to see this. And before we play, remember, no kids allowed here. This is 17 plus, so we can't get sued, pretty much. This is what the whole point of this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you